Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Good morning, Bova. Good morning, Pip. Good morning, Robert, Catalin. Hey, Andre. Hey, Jade. Well, let's start with Bitcoin. Lately, I prefer CME because we have the gaps and we can look at them. Someone please tell me if we have a good audio and video. So, hey Ivan. Okay, so we can start. Well, we are in the same place like yesterday. Similar, at least not far away. Well, we still have, technically, we should close a candle body on daily below this level to close the gap. Some people say, well, it's closed already. Well, maybe it is. And then we have the gap above. We didn't do too many things yesterday. You can see a dark Maul candle kind of idea. We had news and up and down. At the end, in the same place. So let's see what will happen today. But sometimes you get the same behavior days in a row. We can close the gap or we can push back lower. A lot of people say that, well, that's it. The bottom is in. Well, I don't see a bottom, not for the moment, not on daily. Yeah, on 1 hour, 4 hour chart, I could see some W's there, an inverse head and shoulder. Yeah, something. But for us to call a bottom, we need a W, a clear one. And if we look left, let's see. You can see this is a W. It will take some time to form. For the moment, even on CME, we have lower highs and lower lows, people. And look at this house level. It's a valid EM that called exactly the top here. So that means it's important. If we look at this EM, house level is telling us this fighting zone. You can see in the gap. And then the next one, it's a bit lower. We don't want to see that. But who knows? Maybe Bitcoin will stay here in this area for some period of time. But level by level, we should think Wyckoff check and then 69 in the long reload zone. If we get a W here, if we get a double bottom, then we can think, well, maybe the bottom is in. In the same time, usually in a bull market, a bottom is not nice and clean. And I think we need a capitulation candle. Everyone said, well, we had the capitulation. Where? Show me. I don't see it. We need something like this, people. I'll show you the last example, okay? Something like this, then the retest, and then we go up. So I could see the same scenario here. Staying here for 1-2 days, maybe try to close the gap, and then all the way down here. Violent move, ugly touch of 69, then clear rejection, and then retest, and then to go. So, assuming that this is the bottom, for me, I don't know, seems stretched a bit too much. Why you should call the bottom? Why you should think that that's it? Even if we think 35% from the top to the bottom, we still have to push a bit lower. I think we have a chart like this. This one or this one. There you go. At any point in time, a touch of the long reload zone is something normal. Nothing bad. So, level by level, people, please don't think, well, that's it. I'll sell my house, I'll sell my car, and I'll buy Bitcoin, I'll sell my kidneys. Come on. Let's be professional and let's take it level by level. Morning, Vance. Well, no, we're not cooking anything. Today we are not cooking. So that's Bitcoin here on daily. Don't call it a bottom until you'll see at least a W, at least clear signs. Let's wait for a good location first. Now, Ethereum, weak, really weak, weaker than most of the altcoins. pathetic, I could say, about Ethereum. Look at it. Just look at it. It's in the long reload zone. It's not able to touch $2,000. I was hoping for a test of 2,000, 2,100 for me to put a short there. Nah. So until we see W's, man, we can just forget about Ethereum. Why? It's a bit too late to short. Yeah? A bit too late, in my opinion. And we don't have reasons to long. So why I should focus on Ethereum? On scalping, day trading maybe, but nothing important. Could consolidate in the long reload zone for a long period of time? Yes, it can. That will drive mad all the Ethereum lovers. Look at this one. Look at this one. Imagine Ethereum was from December 2018 until September 2020 in a $200 range here. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up. So we can do the same here. Stay in this area? Yes. Will be nice? No. Keep in mind that we consider that it's still a bull market. Maybe we'll put a double and then we'll push higher. So I don't think that will stay too much in that area. But until I'll see clear W's, I'm not touching Ethereum. I'm dollar cost averaging. Yeah. So slowly every week I'll buy a little bit of Ethereum if it's below $2,000. The longer it stays, more Ethereum I'll buy. But small quantities, not breaking the bank for Ethereum. Well, yeah. Who says that cannot go at $1,000 to test this low, Jade? Yeah, it can go lower. Nobody says it cannot go lower. Cannot go lower than zero, Jade. That's the only sure thing. So, below zero, almost impossible. Okay? So don't assume a bottom until you see W's. You believe in the project and you think, well, we'll succeed. Dollar cost average, small quantities every week. Do your own plan. My plan is to dollar cost average as long as Ethereum is below $2,000. Even if we'll go lower and lower, I think I'll get a $2,000 Ethereum at some point in time. So I'll recover my money. Okay? Morning blood. Okay, so that's Ethereum. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. It's pushing in that short reload zone, seems like. Wants to accept above the range. We rejected from 60. That was important for us. Didn't accept here. Well, I'm still waiting for the long reload zone. But the scenario with Bitcoin dominance pushing here in the short reload zone and then forming AM, retesting this week high is absolutely normal, people. It's nothing bad about it. This rejection was pretty clear, was a sign. Now we are retesting that. And I'll take the M as a good signal for, I don't know, reversal. For altcoins starting to outperform Bitcoin. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, if I said Ethereum is weaker than the rest, that means Ethereum versus Bitcoin is pushing lower and lower. And I was saying don't be bearish here. Well, seems like wasn't the best idea, people. So sometimes I'm wrong. But still, for me, wasn't a good idea here at 7.8.6 to short Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Could go to zero, but for me, after 61.8, is not a good idea to short anymore. 7.8.6, usually I'm looking for longs. Well, if the market is not delivering, that's a different story. But location is for long, in my opinion, here. When we'll have something, well, first, we need a daily W and then to accept above 0.03. And then we can say, well, probably Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin. Until then, no. like I answered to Jade, could go from here to 0. We don't know. Total market cap, we are fighting 2.7, yeah, the Wyckoff check here. Overall, thinking at weekly chart, even at daily, I still think we are fighting this $3 trillion for the moment. Maybe we need more consolidation here to make a double and then to push higher. Maybe, just maybe. Total 3 is similar. Yeah, retesting the previous high. Vlad asked about TIA. Well, let's take a look at TIA. Why not? Yeah, I don't think this is the one. I think I want this one. What I have here. Weekly chart, first of all. We are in the support area. Vlad, you should watch, go on CoinMarketCap and see the small unlocks about TIA, okay? I'll not do it again in the live stream, but you can go on CoinMarketCap, search TIA, go lower, and you'll find small unlocks. And click that button to see the small unlocks every day. That will tell you a nice story. Okay? I'm not saying that we are not bullish on TIA, we are, but that small unlocks will limit the how high TIA could push. So think about that. Just go and see it for yourself. Okay, technically we are in the support area. W here could be something nice. If we'll accept above 4.5, that will make a weekly W, which could be something really nice. In the same time, that could be a weekly power of 3. That means the chart on weekly basis, Vlad, could do something like this, accept here, okay, then retest for the power of 3 and then to push higher. Something like this on weekly, I'm expecting, okay? But we need that weekly W first, breakout, clear close above the neckline of the W, then a retest, and that usually is the best entry, this area here. Maybe it'll take some time until it will happen. Keep in mind we are on weekly chart, okay? Now, on daily chart. Well, on daily chart we had the dump, we had the pump, we pushed back in the long reload zone here, as you can see, yeah? No W, no nothing, we just pushed higher. So, I don't see a trade on daily. Maybe if we'll come back down here and we'll form a W, maybe yes, I don't know. We have a trade on TIA on lower time frame. I'll show it to you because I even took some profit off from it. The fuck is TIA? There you go. Yeah? So on TIA we managed to day trade kind of idea. We took 1 hour for our chart, 3-bar fractal here, and I closed when we touched 61.8 in this area. I closed 50% of my trade, trailing the rest as high as possible. Still a big position. If market wants to go straight up to $20, well, I'll be more than happy, but I have to play it level by level. Made nice money. From now on I don't care. We'll come back down probably. If we'll play Fib Pong, we'll come back down in the long reload zone. Now, what I see here, usually what's happening here, this is what is below $4 is kind of a manipulation of the market, okay? So I could think range here, something like this. Let's put a range. There you go. So lower 2.5 in this area, yeah? 2.5 it's to buy it. 4.5 is to take your profit off. Shorted, I don't recommend, even if it's a range. It's a range at the bottom of the chart. So you don't really want to short. You want to wait for the dips, buy, sell in the top because probably the market will come back down and you can load again and repeat the process. So that's my way of playing a range at the bottom of the chart. I hope that helped, Vlad. Rest of the altcoins you can see. slow red. They are still at the bottom, people. Looking at weekly, nothing we can do here. It will take some time until we'll form a weekly double. If you are a swing trader, then you can go on daily, you can go on 4-hour chart and play some setups. There are setups forming, I saw that. But on weekly, I don't see setups. You can dollar cost average, you can buy the actual bottom. Look at this. Every time we touch this level, we fucking bounce. So it's a good idea to buy a little bit here? I think so. And almost everything looks similar. Breaking the bottom, testing the bottom, best location to buy a little bit. But when you buy on weekly chart, that means you are probably an investor, and that means you should make your plan for 2 to 5 years time horizon. Okay, so don't think I bought AVAX at $18 now and I'll sell it tomorrow with $50 or $150. No. When you buy, you should think at least 6 months, 1 year, until, I don't know. So don't invest, I'll repeat, don't invest the money you cannot afford to lose. For example, if you need that money less than 2 years from now, don't invest it. If you have some money and you want, well, let's invest it, maybe I'll make a profit. If they'll go to zero, I'll be okay. I don't need the money anyway for the moment. Then you can invest. If you need money to pay the bills, for they are part of your reserves, don't touch it. By the way, everyone should have some reserves in cash. We can discuss that in New York session about reserves and how you should approach the market if you want to be a full-time trader. There are a lot of things we can discuss. Remind me and I'll tell you my way of doing things. So I'm saying, okay, invest here, it's a good location, but that doesn't mean you should sell your car, sell your house, sell your wife and buy shitcoins. Come on. Anyway, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy blabbing away on YouTube. Okay, that's altcoins. Let's go on a lower time frame. Maybe we can find some ideas, or we can look at the charts a little bit deeper. I'll start with Bitcoin. There you go. I'll start with spot market. Why? I saw something nice on spot. This is an AB equals CD in my opinion. You can see AB, CD, 25 level. I wanted a nice double here. Well, never happened. Could still happen today. Yes, it can. In the same time, shoulder, head, shoulder. With bullish divergence in RSI and MACD, that makes it an inverse head and shoulder. So, AB equals CD. Inverse head and shoulder. Target for inverse head and shoulder is 90k. Target for AB equals CD is 89 or 88,500 kind of idea. A lot of confluence here with 61.8 short. Look left, a lot of resistance. So why not? I could see the market as a target here in 90k to retest that level. Well, we have some confluence for that thinking. Now we should frame a fucking setup here. And it's what I don't have for the moment. I need a W, I need a setup to play the market, thinking that it's possible we have more than 50% chances to push higher. We are at the neckline, we never accepted above the neckline on the head and shoulder, so technically it's not confirmed yet. There are two ways you can play a head and shoulder or inverse head and shoulder. Two ways I use. One, I see the divergence between the shoulder and the head here, and I'm assuming that is a head and shoulder, okay? And then I'm waiting for the right shoulder to happen, and I'll take the first W here, knowing that an inverse head and shoulder, this shoulder should not go below the week low here. So I have a way to frame my risk. I'll take the first W, and then I'll anticipate that head and shoulder. The second way is to wait for the head and shoulder to confirm, break out and retest. Okay? And I'll take the retest here. I'll hunt an entry here after the confirmation of the head and shoulder. There are risks on both of them. Here, the risks are that will never happen, will never have a inverse head and shoulder. And here, the risks are the market will go straight to the target, will never retest, and you'll miss the trade. So, decide for yourself. Okay? Now, I want here to find the setup. I'll wait in the New York and the London session for a W, for something. I'll go on lower time frame and I'll hunt entry long. There are multiple ways how we can trade the market here. So that's my 2 cents about Bitcoin. If instead we'll not make a W and we'll push lower and lower and we'll take this low, this is good for an SFU, for example, on 1 minute chart, and then we'll push in the long reload zone. Well, that's the best location possible. Testing 80, accepting a little bit, making a double, and then pushing higher. So I'm hunting only long ideas in this chart. Short ideas, if we'll push here. Okay, if we'll push here in the short reload zone on 90k, 89, maybe. Let's see. Well, futurist market looks kind of similar. You can see we bounced from the pump chaser zone. No W. I think we can push back down here at least to retest this and then make a W. Ethereum. I said on higher time frame I don't want to touch Ethereum. Well, on lower time frame it's similar view. I had an attempt here. I played a little bit. We got break even. But we are between short and long reload zone. Market is weak. Honestly, I don't want to touch this one. It's consolidating there. Just leave it alone until it will give us clear setups. Okay, now, rest of the altcoins, not too many things we can do. I had a trade on Jupiter, an idea. It's still there. It's up to you how you frame. I give you 2 ideas. You can frame it differently if you want. There are multiple ways you can play this 50 cents. But shoulder, head, shoulder, not the best W here, but you can see we have something. Maybe we really need to push all the way down here for a W, like on everything else. Okay? And you should wait here for a W. Looks interesting there at 50 cents, Jupiter. Zoom out and you'll understand what I'm saying. Even imagine that you'll take the entire inverse head and shoulder. Entry at 52.5 and stop loss at 45 or 44.5. Well, it's acceptable. If you zoom out, I think it's acceptable. Taking this entire inverse head and shoulder as a window of risk and thinking that maybe you'll get $1 retest. That could be exactly in the short reload zone. If you don't believe me, just draw a short reload zone from this high to this low and you'll see where the short reload zone is. Okay, so we have some ideas. I posted something about Solana in the Discord. They unlocked a lot of coins. Well, in the same time I saw someone moving 200,000 Solana from Binance in a Solana address. So mixed feelings. But unlocking and a lot of coins in the market or available for sale is not a good idea. I don't see a clear setup here. I'll put 4-hour chart because it's a shitcoin and long reload zone is below this level. I consider that Solana should be bought in the 100 level or maybe below. By the way, we need a clear W. We don't have a W here. This trajectory is saying clearly lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. Nothing changed. I'm interested in buying some Solana, but give me a clear setup or lower levels. I don't know. If you are aggressive, you can even say, well, below $100, I'll start dollar cost averaging on Solana. Because an influencer told me that Solana this cycle could go to $2,000. So if I'll buy it at 100, I'll be okay. That's aggressive approach, people, by the way. Okay? We bought our Solana below $20, so. TIA on lower time frame, here we had that setup. We still have the big one. We took some profit off. We are at the neckline, we are at the entry of the bigger one. Nothing we can do. We are long. We book some profit. Just hold on there with that trade. By the way, that trade, people, this trade here was posted, it was discussed, it was even joke about it in the live stream. In this live stream a couple of days ago. Okay? It was on 1 hour chart. I even joked that I know a guy that took the trade. Okay, Andrei, like and good morning. You can see Andrei is a bit pissed off this morning. He said, respect my time and hit the like and say good morning. I don't I don't require anything from you people. It's my pleasure to do this live stream. If you want to hit the like, hit it. If not, hit the dislike 2 times. If you want to share, that means you appreciate the content and you want other people to hear it. If you don't, join today. If you don't like it, tomorrow never come back. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't pretend. I don't dream to be an influencer. I'm a stupid trader telling you what I do with my own money. This live stream is helping me be consistent. This live stream is actually what I'm doing by myself to frame the market for today. If I do it with other people, that makes me more consistent. But I don't pretend to be an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want 100,000 followers. Yeah, we have Crypto Traders Arena community, which is a different community. It's a community for traders, where people treat market like a business. Not for moon boys. To the moon. No. I'm joking with Bukur from time to time to the moon, but we are not moon boys here. We are traders, we are investors. We prefer to be a smaller community, but a clean one. It's that community that where you love to drink your coffee on. You know, just wake up in the morning, drink your coffee, and well, let's see some ideas. From time to time, a good or a bad joke. But treating market like a business is the most important on Crypto Traders Arena. And of course, behaving nicely. That's why we have Stefan, a scalping, you have me, day trading, scalping from time to time. We do a lot of things for the public. We post some swing trades in general chat. We don't hide everything. Well, only on VIP. Yeah, VIP will get the most of it. They are paying some money. Premium, they will get almost everything. Yeah? General will get a lot of value for free. I don't require you to do anything for it. And I'm not the only one. Okay? I'm not the only one posting. You see Tolga posting trades on general chat without any payment, without anything. Just he loves to help you a little bit. If you like us, join us, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit whatever you want. If you don't like us, just go on other platforms, other communities, stay there. We don't want, I don't know, we don't crave for likes or to get bigger. Okay, people. Now, we talked about shitcoins. And they are trying to form a bottom. On 4-hour chart, I saw some of them trying to make a bottom. Okay, let's take first one. Well, this one, consider it or not, has a W, 4-hour W. With a bullish divergence here on RSI, MACD. So it's something you want to consider to think about buying. You like it or not, it's up to you. But you have the W, you have the divergence, and definitely you have a good location. At 10 cents, come on. Bera, for example, similar, 4-hour W. The W is there. So don't come and ask me, well, where I should buy. If you like the chart, and if you consider that you have a chance for $7.5 or $8 to get a 2-to-1, take the trade. Probably we have some bullish divergence. Let's see. There you go. Bullish divergence here, here, and here. All three of them confirmed. So we have trades on 4-hour chart. Swing traders, time for you to pay attention. Decide how much money you want to risk on this kind of idea. Well, I see some W's on 4-hour chart. I have a good location. I have bullish divergence. I have a nice W. Maybe I should consider to take that trade. Keep in mind that everything is correlated on crypto. You say, well, I want to risk on this thinking, on this idea, 3%. And I'll split it in 3 trades. I'll take Bera, for example. I'll take another 1% on IEVO, maybe. Maybe I'll take FAT because it has the same W and same bullish divergence. Well, I definitely don't take hype because it's pushing lower and lower. Yeah, the hype from hype has died, people. No more hype. The reality will kick in. You can see it's a blue area already, so I'm interested to buy. Just give me some W's. Similar to TIA, if you remember. I did the same on this one. When this one was here, I want the blue area. And people say, well, you are stupid. Similar to TIA, you are stupid. This is the best exchange ever. I will never come back. Straight to 100. Okay. I'll buy my W's here or lower. Okay? I wish you a lot of luck with your buys at 35, 34. It's up to you. You can see the levels. I'm buying here. I want $10 maybe. Who knows? But you get the idea. So hype, no, for that kind of idea. Or maybe you want to take Jupiter on 4-hour chart. Well, let's see. We have a 4-hour W. Let's hide the ink. It's there and it's not there. Maybe you find a better one. Tau, for example. No W. TIA. No W, straight up. Well, this one, you can buy it, but if you come back in the long reload zone here, you can see some confluences here. And then you can hunt for the next W. You want me to continue? I could go on and on all day long. But you get the idea. 4-hour charts, some altcoins have W's, clear setup there. Location, we are at the bottom. Bullish divergence, we have a lot on MACD and RSI, and we have a 4-hour W. General setup, 3-step setup from TRI. Call it whatever you want. It's a damn good setup to play. But don't take, for example, 10 trades with the same setup on 10 different charts and tell me that you respect the risk management, because everything is correlated in crypto. If one will fail, probably everything will fail. And if you took 10 trades with 1% risk, you actually have a big fucking trade with a 10% risk, which is not a good risk management. Sorry about the rants, people, but they are necessary from time to time. Yeah, Bukur says no moon, no Lambo, no island upgrade. We'll upgrade to islands later, Bukur. For the moment, let's pay attention to be able to participate in 100x plays. We need to buy some, so we'll have something to sell if we'll hit 100x. Okay? We are doing our part now. Buying as low as possible. because the money, they are not made in the top. Money are made in the bottom when you want to buy. Okay, people, I blabbed away for 35 minutes. Yeah, I'll take a look at alt, and someone said about another one, and that's it. Alt, look at futures. Yeah, we have a W. We have a W. For our chart, clear W here. Bullish divergence, look at it. Low, lower low, low, higher low, confirm the W. Okay, it's there. W's on OBV, which is a good sign. Bullish divergence on RSI. Looks similar with everything. You want to play it, it's up to you. You are at the entry, stop loss all the way down here. You should hunt at least a 2 to 1. There you go. You have potential for more? Of course you have. You can close 50% at 2 to 1 and trail the rest all the way up. Up to you. Let me find. Someone said about how about Jupiter. I talked about Jupiter. So that one was the last one. Well, not too many things, Manas. I think you are in VIP, so you'll watch Stefan in a couple of minutes in the live stream. I'll be there, but I'm not doubling with Stefan. That's the idea, because Stefan learned from me. He has a different approach, but usually you have kind of the same setups, same levels. Anyway, a good level, it's a good level. So I'll let Stefan do his part in the VIP. I'm there, I'm watching, I'm just being present, but I'll let Stefan post the setups. If I see Stefan is out or has something else to do, I'll intervene. Like yesterday, Stefan had something to do, and I took over and I keep the London session. And we managed to take Ethereum, which was a break even, and then we took Bitcoin, which was a nice win. Overall was a good session. A good day, actually, not session. Okay, people. Protect your capital. If you want, I have the last chance challenge plan on premium. If you want to be a premium member, 4 places. Join us. You'll not be sorry to participate in premium, I could tell you that. It's cheap. It's less than a coffee a day. And you can participate in all the New York sessions. You'll see the ideas. You'll see what we are doing in the market. Most of it. Every month, 1 week, at the end of the month, at the beginning of the month, you have access on the London session also. Yeah, in the VIP session. So premium members have 1 week every month access there. And I think it's more than enough for you to make an idea, to participate and make some money. Up to you, people. Now, let's go back on Bitcoin, on CME, and let's see what is the direction, up or down. Okay, people, see you in the New York session or tomorrow with the same live stream. Bye bye.